Well, I've known about the Cavalier brand for a few years now. I have quite a few friends and family who have decided to go through Cavalier Homes to build their brand new home. I had glowing reports the whole way through from their stories, and I thought, well, I want my house to be just as smooth sailing, so I decided to go through Cavalier Homes when I decided to build my house. The deciding factor for me to choose Cavalier Homes over all of the other builders was their price ranges. I was on a budget, and I also wanted to have style with a budget as well. I didn't want to make it look like I was on a smaller budget. So the house that I chose for the price that I paid for it was the deciding factor. I look like I live in a multi-million-dollar home, which is nice, but I really only paid a fraction of that price. Dealing with Cavalier Homes was a pretty easy experience for myself. Tracy, who was our sales rep, was so friendly, so helpful right from the word go. The minute I walked through the door to even inquire about building a house with Cavalier Homes, she put everything into perspective for myself, budgets, designs of the homes, what they could deliver to us, and just went above and beyond to make my experience building a home with Cavalier Homes the most enjoyable one I could have. Before choosing my builder, I decided to go for a walk through the Cavalier display homes, and I was taken away with the design of the home. It was beautiful. I had the walls and I guess the design of the home itself, the way that they used furniture pieces to decorate the home, all appealed to me, and that's how I wanted my house to look. So when I built my home, I stole some of their ideas to put into my own house, and it's worked a treat. Building your first home is a very daunting process, but with Cavalier Homes, I guess that I didn't have such a nightmare run like other people have had with other builders. Cavalier Homes certainly made me feel at ease from dealing with my bank, telling me about progress reports and what that actually means. Also giving me information about first home buyers grants, and how I should I guess file all my orders into one. The team there were always on email, phone calls. I was even receiving text messages from the actual builder, just letting me know where they were at their end of things and where I should be with progress reports. So they made it so smooth for me, and I didn't have one restless night's sleep at all. It was great. One of the scariest things for me when it came to building my house was signing paperwork. I can never understand it. I've never been a good paperwork kind of person. And it was very daunting to see piles of paperwork that you have to sign, obviously, when you build a home for the government and for the builder. But the team made it so easy for me to understand. They put it in layman's terms, and they told me what I should be looking out for, what I should be doing, what I should be signing. And if I didn't understand something, I asked for them, and they, like I said, gave it to me in layman's terms. It was easy for me to understand, and we were both on the same page, so to speak. Communication throughout the whole duration of the house being built was a pretty big thing for me, and as I've mentioned, I think it's just one of those ones where Cavalier Homes could not have excelled any more than what they did. They were above and beyond all the time. I was getting phone calls, sometimes 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night when I've requested them to call me back, and they went out of their way to do that. Text messages, constant emails the whole time, and letting me know where my house was at in regards to the progress of the house. And that really puts you at ease. You spend a lot of money building a home, you want to make sure it's being done properly, and Cavalier Homes certainly did that. I couldn't recommend Cavalier Homes, Brendan Fryer and the rest of the team to anybody without glowing reports. Seriously, these guys do a great job when it comes to construction for your home, design of your home, the whole period of building as well. If you have any questions, they've always been there from day one. And it's made my journey so much easier that I've gone out to my friends and family and recommended they use Cavalier Homes to build their house. And they've taken those recommendations on as well, and I've got a couple of friends who are in progress at the moment of building their house with Cavalier Homes.